Growing up, I would say, would easily be categorized as difficult. My mother's an addict, so between her struggles and the emotional and mental abuse we had to go through, my brother and I struggled to get basic needs met very often in an effort to escape my home life and to escape that pressure and that mental and emotional abuse. I transitioned into just a state of recklessness. There was definitely a turning point where recklessness turned into darkness. That darkness continued to grow over the next year and a half, and I tried to blot it out with drinking and different pain medications, and it led to a suicide attempt. I remember waking up in the hospital so confused as to why my life mattered. Who possibly could want me here? Later on, when I was 19, just struggling with suicidal thoughts again, I sought help and I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I began seeking help to understand bipolar disorder, to gain skills to work through that hurt and that baggage that I had held on to for so long. And I was able to get a great job. I was able to move up in that organization quickly. And there came a time where I was offered a position in North Carolina, and I really feel like that was God clearing the deck for me. In North Carolina, I met my now husband, Tim, and we moved to Alabama for his job. And that's when we were invited to church. We began developing that head knowledge of God, but I was still trying to understand that heart knowledge of Jesus and that walk with Jesus in my daily life. Shortly after we moved to Alabama, I was pretty inconsistent with my treatment plan for bipolar disorder. I struggled to stay on my medication, and I went into a very serious manic episode, which resulted in getting arrested. After a night in jail, Tim came and picked me up, and I just remember those guilt and shame blockages bubbling all the way back up and thinking, here we go, the carpet is going to be pulled out from under me and I'm going to lose it all. And I just remember saying that simple prayer, God, just show up. Just show me you are here in this moment. And I will never forget when Tim wrapped his arms around me, and that hug he gave me wasn't just his arms. They were the arms of Jesus. And the warmth and the spirit that I felt fill me in that instant, all my guilt, all my shame just collided with God's grace. And I knew I would never be the same from that day on. Ever since that night in the jail cell, and ever since that earth-shattering embrace, a new foundation has been laid in my life. And I feel more passionate than ever about God's calling on my life. I look forward to stepping into the tension and combating when the enemy comes at me saying, hey, remember that time? Remember when you did that? Are you sure you're good enough? And I am now empowered through Jesus' words and Jesus' teachings that I am called for more. I'm the daughter of the highest King, and there's so much more for me. I'm going to be attending Bible college in the spring. Not sure where that's going to lead, but I know that He's working big things in my heart for His glory. And I'm excited for this next chapter of my life, whether it's growing my ministry, growing my family, always growing my faith. I am continuously surprised by God's faithfulness and continuously overwhelmed by His love.